The drama surrounding the NBA's greatest of all-time debate erupted in August 2025 when Stephen A. Smith dared to place LeBron James above Kobe Bryant, igniting a firestorm with Shaquille O'Neal, the Big Diesel himself. On a heated episode of ESPN's First Take, Smith declared LeBron the definitive number 2 behind Michael Jordan, relegating Kobe to a mere top 5 or top 10 afterthought, not even the best at his position. Shaq, who shared the court with Kobe for 8 years and 3 championships, wasn't having it. His response wasn't just a defense of his former teammate, it was a surgical dismantling of Smith's credibility, a masterclass in exposing shallow analysis with the weight of lived experience. This wasn't a debate, it was a massacre, a clash of hot-take television against the raw truth of championship battles, with Shaq championing Kobe's rightful place as number 2 in basketball's pantheon. Smith's argument was as bold as it was flimsy. He crowned Jordan the undisputed GOAT, a point-few contest citing his 6 championships, 6 finals MVPs, and 5 regular season MVPs. Fair enough, Jordan's resume is a fortress. But Smith's case for LeBron as number 2 leaned heavily on longevity and versatility, pointing to LeBron's 3 losing seasons in 22 years compared to Kobe's 5, including the Lakers' dismal 17-win 2015-16 campaign. He praised LeBron's all-around game, 27.2 points, 7.5 rebounds, 7.3 assists per game, and a stat sheet stuffed with triple-doubles, while dismissing Kobe as a Jordan clone who couldn't outshine MJ at the shooting guard spot. Smith argued, Kobe's team struggled without elite teammates, unlike LeBron, who avoided disastrous seasons. It was a surface-level take, cherry-picking stats while ignoring the heart of greatness, context, loyalty, and clutch performance. Shaq, towering over the debate like he once did opponents in the paint, saw through the nonsense. His voice carried the weight of someone who lived the Lakers dynasty, not just watched it on highlights. My guy should be in the conversation, he thundered, refusing to let Kobe's name be erased. For Shaq, it wasn't about denying LeBron's greatness, but demanding respect for Kobe's. He'd seen Kobe's Mamba mentality up close, those bloodshot eyes in practice, the unrelenting will that turned games into personal vendettas. Shaq recalled the 2000 Western Conference Finals against Portland, where Kobe, just 21, helped erase a 15-point fourth-quarter deficit in Game 7, delivering a lob to Shaq that sealed their first title. He remembered Kobe's 29.4 points per game in the 2001 playoffs, shredding defenses alongside him. These weren't stats to Shaq. They were memories of a warrior who didn't need super teams to shine. Smith's dismissal of Kobe stung because it ignored the crucible of his career. Kobe played 20 years with one franchise, the Lakers, through glory and grit. His 5 championships, 3 with Shaq, 2000-2002, 2 with Pau Gasol, 2009-2010, came without the luxury of hand-picked all-star rosters. In 2006, Kobe dropped 81 points on Toronto with Smush Parker and Kwame Brown as his best teammates, a feat LeBron never matched with his stacked squads. LeBron's 4 rings, 2012, 2013, 2016, 2020, relied on Dwyane Wade, Chris Bosh, Kyrie Irving, and Anthony Davis super teams crafted to maximize his odds. Shaq saw the difference. Kobe stayed and fought, even when the Lakers crumbled post-Shaq in 2004, dragging them to the playoffs with 35.4 points per game in 2005 or 06. LeBron, by contrast, jumped from Cleveland to Miami, back to Cleveland, then to LA, chasing rings like a strategist, not a gladiator. The clutch factor buried Smith's argument deeper. Kobe's 48% shooting in the final 5 minutes of close playoff games dwarfed LeBron's 38% and Stephen Curry's 39%. His 255 50-point games crushed LeBron's 14 and Curry's 10. In 2010's Game 7 against Boston, Kobe shot a woeful 6 for 24 but grabbed 15 rebounds, willing the Lakers to victory with sheer grit. Compare that to LeBron's 2011 Finals meltdown against Dallas, where he averaged 8.0 points in the fourth quarter, hunted by J.J. Barea and Jason Terry, a sixth man outplaying the self-proclaimed king. Shaq, who watched Kobe drop 47 points in a 2001 playoff game, new opponents feared him in a way they never did LeBron. Kobe's 60-point farewell in 2016, taking 50 shots, wasn't efficient. It was defiance, a warrior's refusal to fade quietly. Kobe's era added weight to Shaq's case. The 1996 to 2016 NBA was a gauntlet of physicality. Ron Artest's elbows, Bruce Bowen's undercuts Tim Duncan's defense. Hand-checking, legal until 2004, made scoring a battle. Yet Kobe averaged 33.7 playoff points with 52.6% true shooting in 2005-06. LeBron and Curry thrived in a softer, spaced-out era, with LeBron's 2025 season, 24.4 points, 61.2% true shooting, and Curry's 30.1 points boosted by no hand-checking. Rules. Kobe was the system, as Matt Barnes once said, thriving in Phil Jackson's triangle or pure chaos. LeBron needed Miami's Big Three, Cleveland's Kyrie, or LA's Davis. Curry leaned on Golden State's motion offense. Kobe's 81-point masterpiece and 12 all-defensive selections, 9 first team, showcased a two-way dominance LeBron's 5 and Curry's 0 couldn't touch. Shaq's frustration wasn't just about rankings, it was about respect. Smith's claim that Kobe wasn't even the best shooting guard, overshadowed by Jordan's 6-0 finals record and 5 MVPs, ignored Kobe's unique greatness. Kobe's fadeaway, sharper than MJ's, and 38% three-point shooting in 2002-03 gave him a modern edge. His 33,643 career points, 2 finals MVPs, and 30 points row elimination game points, 44% FG, rivaled Jordan's 33.4 playoff points and edged LeBron's 28.0, 42%. Shaq, who once admitted, "I won 3 rings because of Kobe," saw a killer instinct closer to Jordan's than LeBron's calculated brilliance. Kobe's psychological warfare, taunting Karen Butler over fouls, staring down Matt Barnes's fake pass, echoed MJ's mind games, but with a colder edge. Smith's hypocrisy stung Shaq most. The analyst once argued Kobe was better than Shaq himself, yet now dismissed him as a Jordan wannabe. Shaq's lived experience, 8 years of practices, battles, and titles, carried more weight than Smith's highlight reel takes. When Kobe died in 2020, the NBA stopped. Madison Square Garden glowed purple and gold. LeBron and Curry wept, not for a rival, but for a gladiator whose will they couldn't match. Kobe's Nike Zoom line still outsells modern signatures, 2025 data. His Mamba mentality, a global mantra. LeBron has fans. Kobe had reverence, studied by players from Europe to Asia. Shaq's plea wasn't for Kobe to be GOAT, that's Jordan, but for his name to never be left out.